Hey guys, and welcome back. I'm JB3, and welcome back to the Youth Edition with Morecambe FC and FIFA 19. In this episode, we're going to start off by taking on Forest Green Rovers, the team that we saw last year with Sparring DK through his Youth Edition. So this should be a good one. We're in pretty poor form. We haven't won all the way back to October 6th, and here it is, November 17th. So we're going to try and get a win. What we're going to do here is with some of the players, we have more youth players now after that October scout report. We're going to actually change up our positioning, change up our formation. We're going to go 3-5-1. So we're going to go Awazi in net still. We're going to go Cruz, Magnuson, and Cabral in the back. But then we're going to go with like a 3-5 with 5 in the middle and then a 1-1 up top. So we're going to have Fuentes on the wing. We're going to have Burns, Atabola, and Tremblay in the middle. And then we're actually going to put Menendez on the wing. So I'm going to butcher his name a lot throughout this game, but that's all right. We're going to have Okora move to the bench. I'm just going to try something different. I think that's going to be an interesting matchup to kind of follow along throughout the series, throughout the season. Who can be better, Okora or Menez? Neither one of them have been able to assert themselves as the best wing player. And then we're going to go from a 2 up top to a 1. So we're going to have Tavares be the center forward. He actually leads our team in assists, and Park has really asserted himself as our dominant striker, the guy who's scoring a lot of the goals, him and Fuentes. So I'm going to try and put him up top, have Tavares lay off the ball to him as opposed to being an up top striker. He just hasn't been able to score goals. So we're going to try this formation. We're going to see how it goes against the number 8 team in the table, Forest Green, and let's try and turn this season around and get a win. And we will now get this game underway.
This is the lineup for the home side. Probably one of the two front men will slip behind the other and augment the midfield when required.
I think so.
Yeah,
If
the
they start
Tremblay.
getting overloaded in the middle of the park, that's always an option for this manager who does like to.
Reed gets it on, gets the cross over the net.
This is how the manager of the visiting team wants to go today. His starting 11.
Cruz. Cabral gets it off quick to Tremblay. Tremblay. Right up the Park, up the middle to Burns. Oh, Burns gets it blocked before he can get the shot off.
It really is shaping up to
Reed.
a fantastic season. So much competition, particularly at the top.
Well, we haven't got to
Long on to Mills.
but I do hope it
Digby builds it up.
in this fashion. So close.
Winchester.
For
Morris.
Morris.
Into the box for Jones. Cross. Goes long. Cruz gets it out. Gets it to Magnuson, who gets it on to Fuentes. Atabola controls it in the middle. On to Tavares.
That's good movement.
Through ball to Park.
Trailing now. Here's a
Takes the strike.
That's a very good
Blocked by the goalkeeper out for, it's going to be a goal kick. We get that last touch off Menendez. But a good build up with our 3-5-1-1. Good to see early in the game here. Burns gets the interception. And then on the Tremblay, Burns intercepts it right back.
maybe that will ease the pressure.
Middle to Tavares. Tavares tries to lay it off, but can't, but gets it right back off the block. Fuentes centers to Menendez. Oh, just wide. Good a header, though, to get that off.
Just connect well where the mountain line. Chase.
Oh, big turnover and a big strike right from the top of the box, but Awazi gets it out for the cross. Got to try and defend this. We've lost a lot to crosses lately. Oh, and it just goes over. That's what we're talking about. We got to defend those a lot better throughout this season as it goes on. Cruz just can't get up, but luckily it heads it over the net. Cruz Big takedown.
Getting the ball back and thinking, threading it through.
Burns gets it off to Tavares, who drills the strike on net. Blocked out by Thomas, but a good strike by Tavares. Another good build-up from Morecambe FC. This 3-5-1-1 seems to be doing a lot better as far as controlling the ball. We'll get a corner here. Adebola looking for Tavares and Burns in the middle, but can't get it.
Powerful clearance.
Back heel from Cabral. Burns. Adebola out wide from Menendez. Takes the strike and it just goes wide. But another good position for Morecambe FC to take another good strike. Just goes wide of the net. Reed gets the cross into the box. Morris heads it in, but it's blocked by Awazi as time runs down in the first half. And that'll do it. 0-0. Morecambe FC have put on the pressure with this 3-5-1-1, but just can't seem to break past the keeper to put it in the back of the net. Oh, Adebola, poor pass. Intercepted by Forest Green, who are quick to move it up. Cruz stops Morris, who lays it off to Jones. Jones tries to get past Cruz and does. Dangerous position. Hard strike by Reed, goes wide of the net.
Went for strength.
Nothing wrong with the connection either.
Tremblay gets it off to Park. Bad positioning though. Who tries to get it off to Tavares and gets it back but doesn't. Because fuck. Williams. Adebola. Burns. Back onto Adebola, who's taken down. Injury for Adebola. Hopefully he can get up. But Forest Green continues to move it up.
Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch.
And Cruz will block out the defense, but a delayed penalty. So, Adebola picks up an injury, so we're going to bring on Taylor Green just to be safe, as we don't have a whole lot of depth. But Taylor Green, a big promising central defensive midfielder, will come on and will defend this free kick. And Cruz gets a nice touch to it and gets it out.
Nowhere near. No, he's driving game between the two.
Green will get it in to Tremblay. Park will take the strike, but not too dangerous there. Magnuson tries to bring it up. Brings it in deep. Park right onto Tavares, who's going to get a strike, but it goes wide again. Tavares just can't seem to find the net. Everything seems to go wide for him. Oh, had good positioning though. Just has to find the net.
It's 82 minutes played now.
Kerr gets his first touch.
Slipping it through.
Through ball to Park. Long strike. Wide and over. Another good position. Just got to bring those long shots down a little bit. Put it on target. Tavares. Good positioning. Holds it up. Oh, and it goes wide again. Right as time runs down. 3 extra minutes. Tavares is in another good position but can't put it on net. And Forest Green will boot it long. Try and get one more possession here. Gomez tries to get the ball. Jones
Looking for a winner still. The clock runs
up for Forest Green. They're going to get one last cross into the box. Magnuson breaks it out. They kick it over the net wide.
That is the final whistle.
And that will end it for us as we tie 0-0. Definitely a better game. We had 8 shots. Just got to put more on net. 3 on target. 50%, 50-50, just a complete draw on everything, it seems like. But better performances for the team. Miguel Cruz, 7.6. Gomez, 6.8. Tyler Kerr, 6.1. Kleber Menez, 6.7. Taylor Green, 6.2. Fuentes, 6.9. Tavares, 6.7. Park, 7.1. Adebola, 6.4. Burns, 7.2. Tremblay, 7.1. Owazi, 7.1. Cabral, 7.3. Magnuson, 7.0. So, for game 2 of this episode, we move on to the second leg of the tied FA Cup against Northampton. We're going to go with that same 3-5-1-1. Seemed to do really well last game. Seemed like we got a lot more chances. We were in a lot better position. So we are going to change it up, though. We're going to try and put in as many backups as we can. Just A, to get them experience. B, to give some of the other guys a rest. This way we can keep them fresh for the league. So we are going to go with Mpiba, Magnuson, and then Branco across the back. So Mpiba and Branco getting some of their first games, their first starts. We're going to go Green as our central defensive midfielder. Kerr and Tremblay on either side of him, with Cuddy and Okora on the wings, with Tavares and Park up front, as we don't really have any strikers with Moses still out. So we will get this game underway, and hopefully we can advance in this FA Cup. O'Toole brings it up. Williams gets a strike, but Magnuson kicks it out for a corner for Northampton. Pressure here earlier. Gets the cross. Cuddy gets to it. Big strike. Goes over the net for Northampton. Green controls it. Cuddy. Long to Park. Took him down. But they say he wins the ball. Oh, and somehow they're going to give a goal kick. Are you fucking kidding me? Defense fights back. Oh, big turnover. Oh, turnover. Drives over. A poor pass, just trying to get it cleared. Probably should have just booted it long. And Crooks is going to take the long shot and put it in. Northampton goes up 1. Oh, and the header goes in. Oh. And poor Mpiba just can't jump. Cement in his shoes. And Northampton goes up 2-0. And this backup squad we don't quite have the depth. And this could get real ugly. And Mpiba just doesn't even get off the ground to make that challenge. 2-0 Northampton. Oh, fuck. Oh, and another big turnover leads to another easy goal. 3-0 Northampton, and this is ugly. Oh my lord. I'm just going to try and keep this under 6 goals. Williams puts it in again. Makes it 4-0 just in this first half. Another cross, completely unmarked in the middle. Sneaks it in near post. And Owazi can do nothing but look at the defense. Come on. Fucking control the ball.
Trying to find an opening. Panicking. Probing the pass. Real opening now.
Park comes in, gets the goal as a consolation, and adds to his total. Doesn't really mean much as we're down 4-0 or 4-1 now, but consolation. Park comes in and just boots it right off the keeper, who puts it in his own net. And that will be the end of the first half. It's an ugly one here in the FA Cup, but we'll get these boys some experience. 4-1. Hopefully we can hold off, not let any more goals up. That will be the goal of the game.
In the offing.
Northampton pushes it up. Big cross into Morecambe. Foley skies it over the net.
That one right, you know, I think he was on.
And we'll bring on our subs. We'll get U-Boat in up front for Tavares and Daniel Kerr in for Tavares. We'll get them off at this point, just trying to save them for League Two.
Well stuck out of foot. Shredding it.
Green, quick on the U-Boat.
Here's a chance.
Gets the cross, but
The right area.
Cuddy doesn't ever take a run. It's going to go wide. 3 added on minutes. Game finally winding down here. Green right at the top. Fires it, blocked, out for a corner to end this game. Oh, and just call it off already. Header. U-Boat, head of it, cleared, game over. Thank the Lord. And we are out of the FA Cup after getting absolutely thumped by Northampton.
In this cup tie today.
We try to play the backups just to get them some experience, hoping that maybe they can hold their own, but they can't. But now we can focus on League Two, and we won't have to worry about the FA Cup or any other tournaments at this point. So we'll come to our third game for this episode, and our final game of this episode. We go back into League Two, play against Notts County, the team directly below us in the table. We make a couple changes just for fatigue issues. We bring Gomez in for the center mid role, and we put Menez back out on the wing. So we will get this started. Hopefully we can score some goals. Hopefully we can pick up some points. Hopefully it's 3 of them, and we can finally get to a winning ways after going winless for nearly 2 months at this point. We've been picking up points, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, but we need to get a win to try and move up the table. And we'll get this game versus Notts County underway.
The waiting is over. Game is off and running, and so are the players. And this is today's starting line.
Attabola right up to Tavares. Lays it off to Park. Little give and go right back to Tavares. Holds it up, gets the shot off, but blocked.
Yeah, I think it looks that way, Martin. Yes, it's
Our first drive in the first minutes.
manager prefers.
Good positioning.
Hemming. Very
Notts County in, but Owazi makes the save.
done well to stop that one.
Cabral up to Attabola. To Burns. Quick tap onto Park. Who loses it for a minute, but he's going to bring it right back to Park. Finding Gomez in the middle. Gomez takes the strike! Oh, man, Gomez takes another strike, and after being benched for a game, he comes on, starts the game, and hits a wonder goal right from the middle of the field. What a play. What a way to start this game. 7 minutes in, we lead 1-0. Gomez with his, I believe, 3rd goal of the season, driving it past the keeper in his new number 99 and his famous gold boots. Wazi Right on to Fuentes, who tries to get the pass off but loses it. Cruz will intercept it right back though. On to Burns. Gomez. Gomez to Menez.
Player alongside.
Menez tries to send it back but turns it over.
Promising that, but in the end, no fruits from their labours.
Hemmings holds it up. Lays it off. Magnuson makes the stop and a punch by Awazi, but they're going to call a foul. And it's going to be right on the edge of the box for a free kick for Notts County. Set pieces are always scary for this team. They bring in a second wide over the net. Out wide in space. Atabola, big turnover to Tavares. Park tries to step around his man, but he can't. Fuentes tries to take the shot off the turnover on net, but no danger. Burns turns and gets it to Park.
I like the look of this attack.
Into Tavares. Off to Menez, who tries to lay it off to Park right in the middle, but it's cleared. Notts County. Gomez. Tavares. Into Menez. Is he onside? He is. Gets it to Tavares, who takes the shot blocked.
Blocked that one.
Oh, Magnuson drops him. Delayed penalty. Play on. They'll get it into the corner. Blocked by Cruz. Magnuson comes in. Alessandra Awazi with the save.
Easy save. I think, Callum, the home team need a win.
Atabola right up the middle to Gomez. Off to Tavares. Looks for Burns. Burns gets space. Shot off. Blocked. Time winding down. 2 extra minutes in the end of this first half. Cross, no danger to Awazi. Awazi's going to boot it deep. Just trying to end this first half, and does. And we take a lead in 1-0 off the quick strike from Gomez from deep in the first 7 minutes. Burns crosses it to Gomez. We'll get it off to Burns. Out wide to Fuentes. Fuentes looks in the middle to Burns. Blocked down, but it's right to the feet of Park, who can't get the shot off. Fuentes sends it back to the middle, controlled by Atabola. Atabola to Gomez, right back to Atabola, who's going to take the strike, but another shot blocked. Blocked out by Burns, off to the feet of Atabola. Atabola through ball to Park, holds it up, gets around his man, big strike, but knocked out for a corner for Morecambe FC, and that goalie looking at his defense for help. Just gets a touch to it. Atabola will line up the corner, looking for Burns, and he's going to send it wide. Throw in Notts County, 90 minutes, 2 minutes extra time. Gotta hold on. He dances, gets it out wide, looking for the cross into the box. Burns knocks it down. Can't clear it. Notts County will get another cross in. Hemmings, Cabral knocks it heads down. Cruz on to Fuentes, and that's the game. 3 points, Morecambe FC. Hold on to get the win. 1-0, clean sheet to Awazi. And we get back on the winning ways. After 2 months, our first win since October 6th. And I believe that will end November. Gomez nets it in the 7th minute, and we hold on. Good pressure, good defense, and we stay above Notts County, who is right behind us. So 3 big points. Morecambe FC, let's go Shrimp. And we get 11 shots, 8 on target, 55% of the possession. Adabola gets a 9.1. Fuentes 7.1. Tavares 6.6. Lucas Park 6.9. Awazi 7.4. Alfonso Cabral 7.2. Magnuson 7.1. Cruz 7.2. Gomez 8.9 with the game's only goal. Jordan Burns 8.2. Menez 6.4. Adabola 9.1. Fuentes 7.1. Tavares a 6.6. And guys, that'll do it for this episode. We take 3 points against Notts County. We move all the way from 17th to 11th in the table. That's how close all these teams are as far as points go. And we'll have one game left as we come back against MK Dons to end November in the next episode. But until then, guys, have a good one. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications. Make sure you leave a note in the comment section about any players you want to see updated as far as their numbers or boots or kits. And then also where you think we should start scouting in January. We are going to be coming up on that sooner rather than later. And until next time, guys, have a good one.